My A-list actress girlfriend gave the bracelet I handcrafted for her to another man on live TV. So I ghosted the country before she even knew it was over. The night she claimed her biggest win, she tossed away the one thing that could never be replaced. By the time her panic hit, I was already 35,000 feet in the air, and for the first time in years, I let her taste real fear alone. The day we ended it, my girlfriend Nadia Blake ran 4 red lights trying to chase me down to LAX. She still didn't make it. I was already buckled in, window seat on a one-way flight out of Los Angeles, phone exploding in my hand while the crew kept repeating, airplane mode now. Her text stacked up, so fast the screen looked like it was vibrating. Are you seriously leaving me? Tell me where you are right now. Don't you dare do this. I'll get it back. Please just answer. That last one almost made me laugh. For 2 brutal years I'd been the idiot waiting for her to pick me. Publicly, clearly no excuses. Every time she found a fresh way to make me feel crazy for wanting basic loyalty. This time, I didn't answer. I just watched her unravel in real time. And after everything she put me through, it felt damn good. It detonated at the Apex Film Awards in Los Angeles. Perfect lights, perfect cameras, perfect plastic smiles. Nadia had just won Best Actress. The dream we used to stay up all night talking about back when she was crashing in roach-filled studios, and I still believed if I gave my entire life to her career, we'd cross the finish line together. Instead I sat in the audience like some random crew guy who wandered into the wrong row. Then the rising heartthrob everyone called just an old family friend, just someone she looks out for, just a younger co-star, Carter Hayes, leaned into the mic with that $1 million grin and asked for the bracelet on her wrist. That bracelet, the one I built with my own hands. I hiked the full John Muir Trail, 200 miles of brutal Sierra Nevada peaks, because she once joked she wanted something forged by the mountains to carry her to the top. I spent weeks hand-carving the soaring phoenix design into the silver, bleeding on the metal, because back then luxury was impossible but time, sweat, and love weren't. She slipped it off like it was cheap costume jewelry. No pause, no laugh, no glance my way, just a dazzling smile, and she fastened it onto his wrist in front of the entire live audience and cameras. That was the exact second something inside me went permanently silent. Nobody in that glittering ballroom knew we'd been together 5 years. Nobody knew I'd spent 7 years of my life orbiting hers. Nobody knew I'd burned my own directing dreams to ash so hers could burn brighter. I used to have my own scripts, my own vision, my own shot. Then her career hit rough water, and I told myself real love means sacrifice. One person pushes while the other climbs, then we switch. We never switched. I became her whole operation. Manager, driver, fixer, bodyguard, photographer, negotiator, emotional crash pad. Every sleazy producer who wanted access, I blocked. Every studio that ghosted her, I made the calls. Every midnight breakdown, I held her while she cried. She kept feeding me the same tired line about Carter. He has nobody here. I'm like a big sister, don't overthink it. That big sister story might have worked if I was blind. I wasn't blind. I was just loyal way longer than any man should be. Right after the awards I slipped out, before she could hunt me down. Locked myself in a bathroom, splashed ice-cold water on my face, and stared at the stranger in the mirror who'd spent years shrinking himself so she could shine, only to get treated like the dramatic one. That was the ugliest part. Not the bracelet, not the public slap. It was knowing that if I brought it up later, she'd look at me like I was the problem. And I was right. She got back to our place that night looking drained, like my pain was just another checkbox on her list. She saw my face and went stone cold. Why'd you leave early? Why are you looking at me like that? Who upset you this time? She knew. She absolutely knew. And she still tried to play it like a scheduling glitch she could smooth over. Then she dropped the line that killed it. I'll get the bracelet back in a couple days. No big deal. Like she was talking about dry cleaning. Like she hadn't just handed my heart to another man on national television and expected me to wait quietly while she fixed the optics. I told her not to touch me, and I told her we were finished. That's when the real Nadia came out. Not the red carpet queen. Not the soft interview voice. The cold, sharp, executive version. First she called me emotional, then ungrateful, then unreasonable. Then she did what powerful people do when they're caught. She threatened my career. Go home and cool off. Your current project gets reassigned until you learn how to speak to me right. Don't overestimate how much of your success is actually yours. That snapped the last thread. Because I built the network she was now using to talk down to me. Every connection, every door, every favor, I bled for it. I went completely still. That dangerous calm you only feel when you realize the person in front of you is no longer someone you owe an explanation. While she was still mid-rant, still trying to scold me like I worked for her, I quietly booked a one-way international ticket. No yelling, no begging, no all-night fight. I just left. Once I was gone, she completely lost it. First rage, then disbelief, then full-blown panic. I blocked her, new numbers flooded in. Her manager, her assistant, random industry friends, pretending they just wanted to talk work while fishing for my location. I changed my number again. That's when she finally got it. I wasn't sending a message. I was done. Being away felt strange at first, too quiet, like I'd stepped off a train that had been screaming for years. For the first week I kept waiting for the next crisis only I could solve. But none of it belonged to me anymore. And once that truth sank in, I started sleeping better than I had in years. Then the cracks appeared. Her schedule fell apart. Project stalled. 2 huge brand deals quietly pulled out. A director I'd introduced her to stop taking her calls after she showed up late to a table read she used to crush when I ran point. The spotlight could still hit her, but the machine behind it, that had always been me, and the whole industry was starting to notice. 3 months later she tracked me down anyway. I was deep in a gritty indie film in Vancouver. Nothing flashy, just real artists who cared about craft over clout. She found me outside the studio at dusk. No entourage, no cameras, just her. For half a heartbeat I saw the girl I used to love. Then I saw the exhaustion, the entitlement still lurking underneath, and every soft part of me stayed locked away. She looked thinner, still heartbreakingly beautiful. Some people can wreck your world and still look flawless doing it. But her eyes were different now. Desperate, scared. She held the bracelet out in her open palm like a peace offering. Said she got it back. Said she was sorry. Said everything spiraled out of control. Said nobody could ever replace me. Said she'd been waiting for me to cool down so we could fix this. Cool down. Like betrayal was just a mood. Like public humiliation had an expiration date. Like I was some loyal dog who'd come running when she whistled. I looked at the bracelet for a long beat, then asked the only question that mattered. If I had done that to you, taken the one thing you poured your soul into and given it to another woman on live TV in front of the entire industry, would you have forgiven me? She opened her mouth, then closed it. That silence said everything her sorry never could. So I took the bracelet from her hand. For one stupid second her face lit up. She thought she'd won me back. Then I walked to the river edge beside the studio road, cocked my arm, and hurled it into the dark water. She actually gasped. I turned and told her the difference between us. She thought getting the bracelet back could repair what she shattered. I knew better. It was never about the bracelet. It was about what she was willing to do the second she believed I'd stay, no matter how many times she disrespected me. That night on stage was just the moment she did it so publicly, even I couldn't lie to myself anymore. I told her to go be the star. Go save whoever she wanted. Go play the mentor, the goddess, whatever role made her feel powerful. But she was never doing it with me standing behind her again. Then I walked away. No hug. No final kiss. No maybe someday. Just clean, final truth. A year later, my name started rising again. This time for my work, not for riding someone else's spotlight. People asked if I'd ever go back to managing A-list talent. I laughed and said hell no. Once was enough. As for Nadia, I still hear the whispers. Career still standing, but shakier. Image still polished, but no longer bulletproof. The kind of woman who can still light up a room, but can't figure out why certain doors suddenly stay locked. Maybe she misses me. Maybe she just misses what I made possible. Either way, that's not my burden anymore. Some people think heartbreak has to be loud and cinematic. Mine wasn't. Mine was a quiet walk out of that theater after watching the woman I loved hand another man the last sacred thing I ever gave her. And for once, I just kept walking. The real breakup doesn't happen when they disrespect you. It happens the second you finally stop volunteering to forgive it. Love can survive storms. It cannot survive repeated disrespect dressed up as you're overthinking it.